What's a full pack today? So I just watched the Poppy's Playtime trailer and it looks insane, bro. I think they somehow won up to themselves on the last game. I loved Catnap. I'm not sure if I'm going to like many of the villains in this one, but nonetheless, it's going to be awesome. So let's talk about this. And here's in my prediction is at the end. So what we see here is that we see or we hear some character, right? Sounds like Glamrock Freddy saying like fuck, I forgot what he said really. But he was like talking to us probably about he was talking about the Doctor, which is the new big bad. I don't think it's the prototype. Otherwise, I think he would have said the prototype. Like we've all been calling him the prototype. It'd be weird to just have a name change all of a sudden, but it's the Doctor, not the Doctor from Doctor Who. But yeah. So then we see Kissy Missy is okay. That was a big reveal, which I feel like they should have waited for the game. So yeah, we see everything's okay. We One of the notable things that I noticed is that we're going through a area that's just like pure dead bodies, like actual human dead bodies. So this is the first time we are actively seeing a human model in the game, I think. Don't quote me on that though. We could have seen more, but nonetheless, the first time that we're seeing human dead bodies. Again, I could be wrong, but it's the it's the only notable one. From what I remember, we've never seen any human models, let alone dead human models. So, yeah. It looks like Kissy Missy did have a little bit of butt battle damage, so like it wasn't a fake out death. But there is a scene, or there is a voice line from Poppy that I do want to talk about. And this could go many ways. She says, "You lied to me," in a very distressed, angry tone. Now, this could be talked about many characters, but we're gonna get on that later. Um, it could, and so there's a new character that got revealed, and it is I don't know his name. Uh, Doey the Doughman. That's his name. Doey the Doughman. Um, Very funny, goofy character, but he does get a little bit sinister at the end. He's the big reveal at the end, which is interesting. Very interesting. So that also gives me a theory. So let's talk about this. So first off, let's talk about Poppy saying, "You lied to me." Now, this could go many ways. This could be the Doctor. Here's what could happen. I'm going to give scenarios for everything. It could be possible Poppy has been evil. That's been a thing that we've been throwing around since the beginning of, well, ever since chapter two's ending, where she seems like a good person, but then tricks us into going onto the train and then crashing the train. Um, so it could be she's talking to the Doctor, like the Doctor made a deal with Poppy that maybe Poppy would be a human again. If the Doctor, or if Poppy brought us to the Doctor obviously betrays her and everything, and Poppy's just like, "You lied to me." Yeah. It could be talking about Ollie. It's been rumored that Ollie is the prototype, so it's like maybe this gets revealed, or maybe Ollie is the doctor. Could be possible. It could be Kissy Missy, which I think that is what's happening. I think Kissy Missy has a dark side because let's be honest. Okay, so here's how I see the scenario. We've seen that Huggy Wuggy is physically aggressive. He's like always chasing after you. But I think Kissy Missy is more intelligently aggressive. She knows how to act, right? She kisses up to people, you could say. And she's tricked Poppy into believing that she's the good person, so then she lures us to the doctor, and then the doctor reveals that Kissy Missy was behind it all, and then Poppy is like, "You lied to me." It could also be us. It could also be us. Even though our character doesn't talk, it seems like we're the good guy here. But it could also be revealed that like the doctor, we're working with the doctor, which that would be such a crazy twist, dude. If we were secretly working with the doctor, that'd be crazy. This one I'm not as fond of, but obviously it could be what happens. But Doughy the Dough Man, she could be talking about Doughy the Dough Man, which like, it's not as fun. It's not as heartbreaking as, say, if it was Kissy Missy, because it's like her and Poppy have been buddy since the beginning, seemingly. And then we just meet this new guy, and it's just like, you know. Now on to the big theory about that could expose all of Poppy Playtime. It could be that this is the chapter that exposes the truth, that exposes who's the real bad guy here. Because if we pay attention to literally every other trailer, the main bad guy is always at the end, at the very end. They're the last person that gets shown in the trailer. So tell us why Doughy the Dough Man is shown last. I think that tells us everything we need to know about his character. Because you see, it's very clear that Yarnaby is working with the doctor. And it's clear that the doctor is most likely working with the prototype. The prototype and Poppy have been butting heads since the beginning, since everything. The prototype has been pulling the strings. The prototype has been pulling the strings since the beginning. And Poppy is butting heads with the prototype. But it is possible that Doughy the Dough Man betrays us. Mainly because of how they shown him. Again, if you look at any other trailer, it's shown the main bad guy at the end of the trailer. I don't see why this would be any different. So we assume that Doughy the Dough Man will be a good guy because he says, "Follow me," instead of like just immediately attacking us or being intimidating. He like holds out a hand to you, says, "Hi, friend. Follow me. We have much to discuss." So yeah. So I think that it will be revealed that we were on the wrong side because Yarnaby wasn't shown at the end of the trailer, so he might not even be the main bad guy. But it could be a thing where it's like there's two evils, which would be pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. I think that this confirms that there is going to be a chapter 6, and I think chapter 6 will be the send-off, because this doesn't feel like a finale to me, because you're still introducing new monsters, you're introducing a whole new big bad, the Doctor, who seems to be very powerful. So it's like the prototype. Like, is he the prototype? If this is the final chapter, is this the prototype? So I think that they're gonna go on to chapter 6 and end it there. Unless they're gonna do chapter 7 and 8, which I feel like people are gonna complain if it goes on for 8 chapters, because people just can't handle a long living series. But anyway, that's my thoughts and predictions. If you agree, let me know. If you disagree, let me know. Just give me your opinions in the comments. Anyway, that was it. See you guys.